1919. This penny is over 100 years old. You can't see it, but that is awesome. Good morning. I'm the Manly Digger, and I am back out at my sister-in-law's property where there's a property dispute. Nothing new about that. He's a lot of new. He's actually sprayed deer urine on where I normally metal detect, which doesn't really matter because it just rained. Interesting. First find of the day is a penny from 1969. That's cool. Great year, I guess. Wasn't born yet. It's an awesome penny. Wow, look at that. It's a great morning. It is a little, not, it's chilly, but not like cold, cold. Yeah, all I'm smelling is deer urine. I found this round piece of metal. No idea what it is. I'll have to clean it up. It is heavy, but that's cool. And it's a dime from 1984. Pretty sure it's 84. That is pretty cool. 22, Remington 22, not that old. Love finding old shells, or shells in general. Good times. Some type of ring. No, I don't think it's that old. But that's pretty cool. Look at that, I love that color. Nice little wheat cent. 1952, that is awesome. This is where I found like the majority of the coins, pennies. Mostly pennies, older pennies. Besides the Standing Liberty, which was over there. But this is pretty. First wheat cent of the day. First wheat cent of the day. I'm excited. So cool. Another railroad spike. I love finding railroad spikes. That is cool to find. Really good condition. That is awesome. Love railroad spikes. Some random ageless piece of metal. No idea what it's used for. Someone probably does. I don't. Mainly dig it out. It's either a pendant or a tag of some type. There's lettering on it. I don't want to wipe it on my pants because I don't want to. If it's fragile, I don't want to destroy it. That is pretty cool though. Cannot wait to clean it off. That is awesome. So I just found a odd nickel. I'm new to the coins collecting and stuff like that. So I don't know exactly what it is. It is it looks like a 1953 or 1933. I think it's 1953. What is odd about it is a very large nickel. Maybe it's just me. I'll have to compare to other nickels, but like it feels like the size of a quarter. I will have to look that up and investigate. It just feels large, very large. And the penny is from 1974, so not that old, but I love that copper color. Yeah, I just want to get a picture of it before not a picture, video of it. Words are hard. Just look at that coloring before I clean it off and find the date. That is awesome. That is awesome. That is a wheat penny. Pretty sure it's a wheat penny. If it's from, it looks like 1901 something, like 1910. So that's a penny that's over 100 years old. I'll have to clean it off. I don't want to clean it off too much because it might smear off the date. But I'm excited. That is awesome, and that would make it a wheat penny. Yeah, wheat cent. You can see it right there. Wheat cent. That is awesome. And this is can't wait to find out what this is. I've been curious as to what was there in my sister-in-law's lot before. There was a garage there, and then before the garage, I'm guessing, if there was a barn, or it's where I found the 50s registration tag, metal tag. This is here. I'm on my front porch right now. This is my daughter's favorite pumpkin. My youngest, she just loves it, mentions it every day. This is just something I found. I just took out of my pocket. This guy right here. So when I found it face up like this, and I couldn't see the back. I thought it was a coin. I thought it was a nickel, so I picked it up, and not a nickel, but got all excited. That's just funny to me. Anyway, so pieces of metal, random pieces of metal. I'm gonna clean these up and find out what they are. The coins, it's a dime from maybe like the 1983 or the 80s, or 84, I mean. A couple of 70s pennies. One is from 1969. Wheat pennies. I've got a couple of wheat pennies. I love my wheat pennies. Yeah, I think this is a wheat penny. This one is from 1952. That is awesome. I'll clean that one up, and that is clear. I love wheat pennies. And this one, you can see it on the back. You can start to see it. I'm gonna take a brush and brush it off, and then I will get the date off of it. It's from 19 whenever. That is definitely a 1. So it might be 100 years old. That is awesome. And then my second, probably, see, the spike was my third favorite find. This is probably my second favorite find. From 1953. I mean, it's an old coin, yes, but it's something's different about it. The size is different. I don't know exactly. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just, I don't know. I will look and compare it. I'll look for another nickel in my house and compare it. It just feels almost like a quarter. Anyway, story behind this one is I was almost going to let it go because on the AT Pro it gave off a signal of 50. But it was a solid signal, so I was like, okay, I'll look it up. So I turned down the sensitivity, and it still was ringing up. So I dug it up, and there it was. I almost was like, nah, I'll just step over it. But I'm glad I did not. My favorite find by far is this medallion, this pendant. It is a religious medallion. I love religious medallions. It just, you can see the head, and then you can see the light around it. That is so cool. And there's some words on the back. When I clean it up, I will definitely put it in the video. That is awesome. So this is my cleaned up review of some awesome coins that I found today. We're going to start off with this nickel, which I compared it to, and it's the same size as any other nickel. It just feels different. The edges are sharper. There's something different about this coin that's going to drive me crazy. And this coin is from 1953. And if you look, there's no mint mark on it. So it's probably from Philadelphia. But that's pretty cool. This is the religious medallion. And you can see someone in the middle, and then light going off their head around them. And then it talks about, I'll show you, I won't even say. If you can see the detail, I don't know, you probably can't. But I think it's off a rosary. It talks about the rosary in there. Anyway, this is the wheat penny, and it still needs to be cleaned up. I took it out to do the video. Wheat penny from 1919. That's cool. It's over 100. It is 100 years old. That's awesome. And I was going to do this cool thing where I put it in here and show you on this. I forgot what this is called. My wife got this for me. I can't do that one-handed, or I can't do it. It doesn't work because it reflects through the camera. It's interesting. It's cool. If you have the opportunity to get one, get it. My hands look dirty. I'm sorry. This black stuff, I swear to God, I'm not homeless. This black stuff is never sees. And my hands are dirty from digging, so should have washed my hands, cleaned them off a little bit more, but whatever. All right, mainly dig out.